The developers of Space Marine 2 did a tremendous job in the latest patch 3.0 of the game, and right off the bat, I would like to commend them for fixing the disconnection issues flawlessly. I have been playing for hours now, and I haven't seen any disconnection issue from the game, and as well as being stuck in the joining server screen, which always result on my PC being restarted in the past. Also, the addition of private lobbies is a solid feature for the game. In the launch bay area, you now have the option to set your game to private lobby so you won't be matchmake with random players. You can play with your friends, or you can finally solo the missions peacefully because of this feature. By the way, when I say solo, it means that you still have to team up with bots, and based from experience playing the private lobby, I really can say that the developers also did an amazing job in tweaking the bot companions. In the past, they are very passive, and it felt like you were doing most of the work, but after the recent patch, the bot companions are really good, and although they don't play as human players, but their activity in the field is enough to help you finish the mission even in ruthless difficulty. One change that I really love is when I'm focusing my fire on Zoanthrope enemies, the bot will do the same, allowing the team to take out these pesky flying tyranny units easily. Another huge improvement in the game is that Perfect Parry can now restore armor for killing Minoris units. In the past, you can only restore armor against Minoris enemies when you grab them and do a finisher move, but right now you can restore one armor segment if you parry and kill a Minoris unit, which is big help for melee class. After the patch, Bulwark becomes totally unkillable. With the new parry mechanic and the innate ability of Bulwark to restore armor and health effectively, the class is truly undying, and with the private lobby, you can fully enjoy Bulwark while doing solo mission in the game right now. By the way, if you are looking for the builds for each class and weapons in this video, then I have included it at the very end for reference. Also, this new mechanic for Perfect Parry is very handy with the Assault class, and by the way, the ground and pound of this class was also upgraded, and it now deals 30% more damage, which is insane. During swarm fights, you can just literally fly and pound endlessly until the horde dies, and the damage increase is good enough to even kill Majoris enemies with a couple of ground and pound. For survivability, the new armor mechanic is God sent, and if you mastered the art of parrying in the game, then your assault class will also be unkillable. Finally, I think this is the best time to learn the jump pack dodge mechanic right now, as they also improve the responsiveness of the move, making it easier to do the special dodge for the assault class. Now, melee class aren't the only ones that benefits from this new armor mechanic, as the sniper class also can utilize this to be almost unkillable. The problem I am having with sniper is when enemies are swarming my character, and with the new armor mechanic, which helps me restore armor after parrying a Minoris unit, this eradicates the need to run away from fights and just parry attacks. It's really a great mechanic since it rewards your effort in countering all enemy attacks, and I think all those complaints about the game being hard will be gone, and it's just an obvious skill issue now. Finally, I would also like to talk about the buff to Power Fist Melee. This melee weapon is insane right now, as each fully charged attack will deal massive damage to enemies. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game because of its super cool finisher animations, and I'm glad that the developers added more power to the melee. I know some of you will say that it's not that good since it requires a fully charged attack, but do remember that Power Fist has a perk called Heavy Preparation that reduces the time to prepare heavy attacks, and this will allow you to fully charge one heavy attack in about a second. For my playstyle, this is huge as most of the time I do gun strike and parry when I am being swarmed by enemies while playing melee class. When there's room, I then throw a charge attack, which sometimes completely obliterate an enemy that they will turn red instantly, ready to be executed with a finisher attack. I'm really having tons of fun playing with Power Fist right now, and I strongly recommend that you try this melee weapon for either your assault or bulwark class. Now, these are the changes that I really love in the recent patch, but there are tons of quality of life improvement that I haven't mentioned in this video. Well, they are small details, and most of them are on the visual side of the game, but if you want to check all the changes, then I added the full patch notes in the video description below. For the builds I have used in this video, feel free to check them out after the break. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you again in our next video.